name's Victore.
Burning questions.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm James Victore, everyone's favorite designer and your blue-collar guru, and this is Burning Questions. Today, we got a question from Dominic. I don't know where Dominic is, what part of the world. I'm not even going to guess, because I'm always wrong. And Dominic writes in with a very compelling question. He writes in and he says, I'm working in a non-design job and I'm desperate to get out. I need to get out, but I feel like nothing I am doing is moving me in the right direction. I feel trapped where I am. How do I escape my current situation? How do I make money to survive? How do I get a studio or a client to give me a chance with little professional experience? Dominic, all good questions, but they're not the question. They're not the question, Dominic. They're not the question. When you can answer, when you can ask the question, then you'll get an answer. Because listen, how do I escape my current situation? I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not there to be your personal mentor, to hold your hand and guide you through this. How do I make money to survive? I don't know. I can't tell you. Nobody can tell you. How do I get a studio or a client to give me a chance with little professional experience? I don't know. There's a bunch of answers. There's a bunch I could do a 4-hour burning question just on that. So listen, those aren't the question. Let me shorten your letter and read it back to you. And listen, everybody, understand this. Understand the power of your words and understand what they're telling you. So I'm going to read this back shorthand. Desperate, need to get out, trapped, escape. Dominic, the real question is fear. How do I get rid of fear? This is all fear-based stuff. How do I escape my current situation? How do I make money to survive? How do I get a studio or a client to give you a chance? This is all fear-based stuff. And until you deal with the fear, this is not going to happen. None of these things are going to happen. You got to deal with the fear. You know, we did a webinar not too long ago. I'm going to give you some information. We did a webinar last month. And the one last month was about fear. It's called How to Be Brave and Scared Shitless, because all this fear is not going to go away, but you're going to get better at dealing with it, okay? And in the video, in the webinar, we talk about 3 things. And the third being action. Action, action, action. Listen, I got a million things to do. Like you, like your list, I have a million things to do. How do I escape my current situation? I've got a pile of 3/4 inch birch ply here that's supposed to be my studio, right? I got to get that done. That's my current situation. No one's going to do it for me, right? I've got articles to write for magazines. I've got articles to illustrate for magazines. I've got books to design. I have got a book review to do for a pal of mine. I have got another webinar to produce. I've got 3 talks coming up and I have to produce those. And I'm supposed to be an attentive and loving husband. And I'm supposed to be an attentive and caring dad. How do I not freak out about all this stuff that I have to do? Because it's all fear-based. And I know this, and I know it all gets done. It might not all get done perfectly, but who cares, right? Dominic, deal with the fear. You can watch the How to Be Brave and Scared Shitless. There's a link at the end of this thing. But listen, these things are totally doable. Everything you want. You want to get out of your current situation? Totally doable. You feel trapped? No longer. How do you escape? You'll figure it out, right? And if you're another thing, if you're gonna escape like a jailbreak, you don't just, if you're in prison, you just don't wake up one morning and go, I'm gonna break out of jail. I guess I'll do it after breakfast. No, you have a plan. You make a plan, right? Dominic, you need a plan. How do I make money to survive? Figure it out. Figure out who you are and what you love doing. Maybe get paid doing that. How do I get a studio or a client to give me a chance with little professional experience? Figure that out. It's all figure outable. There's somebody out there waiting for you. There's somebody out there waiting for you. Just start. and take action. Action, action, action. You know? I'm going to take action today on these boards, and then I'm going to go and work on the other stuff, and then I'm going to be a dad and a husband. Just action. Just keep moving, Dominic. Don't let fear stop you, okay? So deal with the fear. Deal with the fear. And the best way, action. Sorry, fear. Can't talk now. I'm a little busy. Dominic, go get him. Stay on the gas. Don't touch the brakes. Don't touch the brakes. Stay on the gas. Keep your eye on the inside of that curve, okay? Don't look at the hay bales because you're going to end up at the hay bales. You guys are awesome. Burning questions with an echo right now because I haven't finished studio because it's sitting right here on the table. Make work that matters. Love something other than your fear. And have a damn opinion. You guys are awesome. And I will chat with you next week. And hey, also, stay tuned. Keep listening. Subscribe at jamesvictore.com because we've got some awesome stuff coming up. Fear 2.0 is coming out, and it's going to be amazing. It's so much better. Every time I do something, I get better at it, and I get stronger. You guys are awesome. Oh, I got a boo-boo. I love you guys. Adios. Bye.